Chia, chia.
What's going on, y'all? Everybody up in the chat.
Salute, press one. Come out the gates. Chat's flying already, man.
I know I was going to go back and read the names and do my pleasantries, but there's like 10,000 things. So what's up, everybody who's in here? I see you. Hoot, Tammy, Leslie, Stars, Ghetto, all y'all, Bullfrog.
Salute, 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 salute.
I will say, though, guys, if you would do me a favor, like, subscribe, and every official member of the EWPN, their link is in the description. So if y'all want to back out, hit that, subscribe, hit the bells, do all that good stuff. I would appreciate it. They would appreciate it. Just
Gia, Gia, Gia. What's up with the mic? What's up with the mic behind you, Hutch?
Oh, this little thing? I got that when I was I had Winky Envy. Remember back in the day?
Yeah.
But I haven't had the opportunity to actually set it up and use it. I think I've only used it twice, but I still got it. I'm gonna get it dialed in.
No doubt, no doubt. What's up with everybody? What's up with everybody? What's going on with you?
What are y'all doing on this Thursday evening?
I swear, man, with everybody waiting for this damn trial to get over with, man, it's like nothing else is really registering, you know what I mean? Check the channel about 4,000 times to see if they come back yet.
What are you thinking? Sometime this week? Or
man,
you even care anymore?
I don't get it. I just don't understand what the hell is taking so long. It doesn't make no sense to me, man. But I tell you what, Rip Curl was right last night, man, about them damn bricks. That was kind of crazy, man. Was it you or just who sent that the police scanner thing?
Yeah, somebody, one of these awesome people from the chat emailed that to me, and then I sent it up there. It was like the scanner of a police call. It was crazy stuff.
Yeah, man. I mean, if that ain't proof, I don't know what it is. I mean, unless somebody faked that, but I don't think so. I seen something else too. I didn't click on the video, but there was like a title that said bricks, and it showed a bunch of bricks piled up. So I was thinking they were probably going to talk about how there was bricks there. How there was bricks there. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're waiting on. I can't see how that jury could sit around and talk about it that much. I mean, all the bad shit that happened, all the prosecution bullshit, and if it ain't plain as day that this kid was protecting himself, then these motherfuckers need glasses or something, man.
You've been picking up bricks since yesterday. Been using SWAT to haul them off.
Damn, it's crazy, man. Craziness. I wonder if that's just a front though. If they're just trying to intimidate the courthouse, you know what I mean? Because what I seen today, or one of the things, it said only like 10 people were out there around the courthouse. You know what you gonna do with 10 people? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I don't know how.
What could we do with 10 people?
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. But you would think there would be hundreds. They're probably tired of it too. Maybe that's what it is, man. Maybe they're just trying to make everybody be like, oh, who gives a shit? We're tired of waiting on it. And they ain't even paying attention no more. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There's some storms coming, man. You know how I talked about that storm coming with the 100-mile-an-hour winds and stuff like that? I was watching it today, one of the little weather YouTube dudes, and he was talking about 3 storms back to back coming across, man. It's gonna be wicked, man. We about to get some weather, man. Y'all batten down the hatches, you know what I'm saying? Get yourself straight.
I got a surprise guest coming, y'all. 1 second.
Oh shit! Watch Maurice Delk's live stream. All right, I'm gonna have to check that out, man. Ohio be on top of things, man. Ohio Prepper. She be on top of things, man.
And boom. Oh, and I think I did it correctly.
I'm just reading the chat and stuff, man. It's kind of a chill night, man. We've been hustling all week long, you know what I mean? Now we're just hanging out tonight, doing the damn thing.
I think this week alone, I've got about 20 hours probably of live time. You know what I mean? Just in the business week. So now I'm just like, what's up, y'all? You know what I mean?
Right. I need some no-dos or something, man.
Yeah.
Terry, yeah, I think it is. I think we're going to get some of it. I'm not sure how bad yet. It's kind of, the closer it gets, the more we'll know type of thing. But keep your eyes open. I think we're going to get it here in Maryland.
My bad, y'all. I'm trying to catch up on the chat.
Yes, indeed.
You guys are moving tonight, man.
I swear,
Appreciate
chat hyped up.
What do we got? 54 eyeballs on us.
Uh-oh.
Hey, just for you guys, because I like y'all. What's up?
What's happening? What's up, y'all? Bubbas, what's going on, gang?
What's going on, Pilgrim?
Chilling.
Long time no see, brother. Long time no see.
Oh, man.
What, you got a mohawk
What
going
are you
on
guys
there?
nuts here? No, that's just
Like
my
a-
hairline.
oh.
It's fucked up like that naturally.
Oh, I was about to be like, oh, damn, a ginger Mr. Chicken.
I'm gonna start doing it like that there. What are you
That's
guys
what
up to?
that's what them women will do to you, man. The hair starts disappearing.
Dude, yeah, I went through. I had to, man. I had to shave my entire head bald. I took the razor to it too, and it just got cold. So, but man, yeah, I had to do that shit. It's like it's funny. It's what's up, Doc Man?
Doc Mac,
And I kind of been in Patricia Scubbish.
Capital Currency, what's up? Joe,
everybody.
what's going on? It's hard, man. You gotta say hi to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Fish sticks, la la, Northeast Rebel.
Am I coming through good, dog, you guys?
Yeah, man, you sound good.
I got these AirPods in. That's what's up.
So what's been up with you, man? How you been?
I've just been working my ass off, man. I kind of I deleted all social media. Like I got off of everything. You know, I kind of went dark. I have not been in jail. I repeat, I have not been in jail. You know, I've been working. I was running like 2 jobs, like really hard though, for the past month and a half.
You
Everything's starting
erased
to
your
settle in a little bit.
you erased your YouTube and everything, man.
Nah, my YouTube's still there. I still keep all that shit archived.
Got you.
And I'll always keep that because you know I want to come back to this again, man. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the prides of my life. You know what I'm saying? One of the joys.
Yeah, no doubt.
It is cold as fuck right now in Tennessee. I'll tell you that. He's not lying, dude.
Man, it's like 70 degrees here in Maryland. It's crazy, man. It's warm as hell, but it's supposed to get down in the 40s tomorrow.
Yeah, it was starting to sleet a little bit up here today. It started looking like it was going to be snow, but
Damn, it's
but
raining
a little
up
early
there?
down here for snow. Yeah, it's been raining pretty good the past couple days.
Oh, it's raining where you at too? I know Capital. He's up north, up a little north of me, man. It ain't raining down here yet.
That's right.
Yeah, I regained my manhood, though. I was good. Ah! Yeah.
What's up?
You already know what's up. What's up, Keith? What's happening, boy? Yeah, I moved to California, too, where weed is legal.
Did you really?
Yes.
You're living in California right now?
Humboldt County, baby.
Oh,
lying.
shit.
He's
What do
lying
you
like
guys think? I'm truthing. Yeah, I'm a truther. I've never been a liar. But,
Man, I don't
dude, I
know.
still be peeping in on you guys.
I don't know, man. What time is it there, man?
It's 8:07. Oh no! Fuck it. But it's 5
Got
o'clock in the
him!
afternoon here, dude.
time zones, man. The time zones to get everybody.
Dude, it's daylight saving time happened a couple weeks ago, dude.
Yeah.
How's everything been over there at the homestead, Hutch?
Hey, man, it's business as usual. You know what I mean?
That's what's good.
Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
Right. So when you coming back to do your lives and stuff again, man?
I'm gonna try to do it afternoon. I was trying to do it today, but I had to do all kinds of shit. Like fucking the ex-wife and shit is on my ass like nonstop. I'm trying to get shit like that all the time. Like, but you got to keep things cordial though. Getting no goddamn fucking free time.
Smoke another one.
No, I'm good for now. That should hurt.
I was kind of thinking that too. I was wondering about that.
What's going on? T-Man's getting his he's getting his shit back again.
Yeah.
You know, man, I was watching a StreamYard live earlier, and they said now you can go live from your phone with only 50 subs.
Really? From
Yeah,
YouTube?
man. Yeah. And I was sitting there thinking, man, we did all that struggling, you know, to get up to 1,000 so you could use your phone and shit. And then boom, they changed that shit. Now you only got to have 50 subs to go live from your phone. I think it has something to do with the shorts, because people are going to want to do the shorts and they're going to want to have, you know, all the youngins doing it and shit. So they probably had to open that shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does. I
thought it was a
am
little too tight at
where
first.
this can end up at.
What's up?
Realistically, I don't really see what Trump's doing being around, you know, soon enough for us to take advantage of what he's doing. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because I think there's going to be a lot of bullshit he's going to have to go through to actually. If you don't think the FCC and all that is going to come down hard on him and they're going to try to nitpick every little thing he does, you know what I mean? It's going to be a nightmare for at least the first couple months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't informed about that.
Well, capital currency, I don't know what you mean. It won't go to a video afterwards.
What are you talking about?
Hold up, he might have said something else and I missed it and it goes with it or something. Let me back on up. Nah. I don't know what you mean it won't go to a video afterwards. What, the 50 subs going live?
So it just goes live and then erase
Oh, it just goes live and then they erase it? Damn, that would blow.
I got something to say. I got 309 right now. There's about 80 or 100 people in here right now. Please help me out. What's up? I'm gonna be coming back again. What's good?
Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and
Pilgrim
subscribe.
Radio.
Pilgrim Radio, y'all. He is it's my little brother, man. He's been putting in the work.
So what's that's my roommate. Yeah, y'all. I be putting in, you know what I'm saying, y'all, because you know I've been on this shit in so long, dudes. Like, and I just want to like. It's funny, like chopping it up with you guys.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm just reading Rip Curls. Shit. Full blown. What up, Bushcraft? What's going on with you, brother? That's it. No video afterwards.
You know, the
Well,
boy, he got his vaccines the other day, and he came home with a whole bunch of fucking chicken pox for like 3 or 4 days.
The hell?
Was tripping.
Oh,
He had to get his 1-year-old vaccine.
Oh, shit.
That used to be a thing though back in the day. The chicken pox parties.
Chicken pox parties. Yeah, that's what I was telling a couple of my buddies.
I had that shit when I was younger, man. I had it bad too. I got it when I was a little bit older. I was like 12 years old, man. And the older you are when you get it, like the worse it is. It sucked, man. You're itching so bad and can't itch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chicken pox. So what I'm worried about is them damn shingles, man. Because later on in life, if you had the chicken pox, you can get them damn shingles, man. I heard they hurt like hell.
That'll kill you. I got some bad shingles right here. Check this shit out. You guys see that shit?
What you got, the herp? You got the herps?
What the hell?
Yeah, fuck yeah, baby. How the oh, yeah.
You got the scabies, man. You got the
Yeah,
scabies.
fuck it. Yeah, dude, like an old timey sailor, dude. What's up?
Nah, that's something else, man. That's something else.
Scurvy. That's scurvy.
Dude, that's Whoa, dude. You guys heard about
Shit.
Young Dolph?
Yeah, man.
You guys familiar with Young Dolph?
A little bit. Kids are, you know what I mean?
Enlighten
It's like, no, he was a rapper and shit. He got big with OT Genesis and shit. You know, that Cut It Up song and shit. But he was at a cookie shop in Memphis, Tennessee today. All right, and check this out. He goes there all the time. And shit. So the dudes have been yesterday. My bad. And he goes there all the time though. He goes there to get his mom cookies and shit. That's her favorite place to get cookies at. So that means these guys. There's been a video released today of what the guys look like and shit running up on him. But like, yeah, dude, I think, and all the news I was watching, they kept on saying the mayor of Memphis, Tennessee, kept on saying this shows that we need tougher gun control laws and shit. And this shows blah blah blah. And that's something I'm like, I'm like, wow, it's a tragedy. Young Dolph was shot. But I still think that might be some kind of thing going. Like they're trying to push some 2A laws because Young Dolph and Tennessee has really lax gun laws. We have really strict ones too at the same time.
Well, I heard a little bit of stuff about it, man. I know Yo Gotti, he's got like the feds outside of his restaurant guarding the hell out of it because they think retaliation. And also,
there's beef between those guys.
Yeah, and he just got into a beef with Soldier Boy. They were going back and forth, him and Young Dolph. That just happened like this week, so it's kind of fishy. You know what I'm saying? But another thing is, it was just a couple days ago, a woman posted a video of Young Dolph coming out of that cookie shop. And she was talking to him, asking him what kind of cookies he got and stuff, and he was getting in his car. So, and then she posted the video. So, all his, enemies, man, that would have dimed him out right there. You know what I mean? Saying that he goes there all the time and shit, man. There's a lot of info out there, man.
Watching him.
But it's crazy, man. It's crazy all these young dudes dying like this, man, for no fucking reason. You know, they taking care of families and shit, man. You know, people look at him like,
he was a very good member of his community.
Yeah, he was taking care of a lot of shit, man. But
and shit, like shoes and clothes.
Yep, it's sad, man. It's sad. Over some dumbass beef. People running their mouth. That's usually what it comes down to. Just making a song, dissing somebody, and then somebody want to kill you or something, man. It's bullshit. You need to put the guns down. Put the guns down. Press one.
There's so much crazy news going on. For the past 6 months, it was like everything was chill, but now everything insane that could possibly be going on and shit is going on right now in the world.
I don't know. Good Lord. You know though, man, if you think about it, man, if we could turn all these gangs and all these, motherfuckers from the streets that ain't scared, if we could get them on the right path of trying to stand up to the motherfuckers that need to be standed up to, or stood up to, should I say, we'd have a hell of an army. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of them fighting each other, man, they should be standing up to these motherfuckers, keeping them oppressed and keeping people down and all these damn laws and all this bullshit. But, it is what it is. I was young once. Good Lord. Thank God I made it through that and I'm still free. I don't know how the hell I am, but...
Right.
You were reflecting on that shit, huh?
Experience brings wisdom. What do they say? Youth is wasted on the young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if I had this mindset back when I was doing all the dumb shit that I was doing, my life would have been completely different. You know what I mean?
Man, if there would have been YouTube and Facebook back when I was younger, man, I would have been in jail 10 times over, man.
Inciting
you know,
riots, usually like Travis Scott.
I mean, you know, you couldn't have a roach when we was 19, 20 years old, man. Like y'all young folks don't realize, man, we had to hide and duck and dive for everything.
That's what I heard.
Say
What's up,
What
brother?
up?
EWPN Pilgrim.
What's happening,
Good,
Josh?
brother. Where you been at, man?
I've been reflecting
All
on
right.
my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Working my ass off, dude.
Hey, man, I'm so glad to see you, brother. For real.
It's good to see you too, man.
Appreciate that.
Thank God you got some energy.
What do you
Tired
mean,
as I
man?
am.
Bro, Hutch, how can you not have energy with all the shite that is going on, man? Bro, seriously. Bam.
You need to put him up top. You can put me down low, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Nah, stop it.
right.
That's what's up. It is. Yeah.
Oh, man. SKM Keith, what's good, brother? Fam's in the building, man. So
what's going on today, Josh? What's going on today, man? What's the word?
I mean, bro, it's just so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to pick something to do my news report on today, but like I would see one thing, then it would be something else, then it would be something else, then it would be, and I'm just like, all right, all right, let me try to compile all this shite. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? No, you know what I was thinking? Not to get like too crazy or into it or whatever, man. But could you imagine? So like, just follow me. Like the thing that we have right now, right? Like you could have it or you could not. You don't even know, right? You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine, bro, if people like started walking around with like lesions, like weeping lesions?
Well, like leprosy?
Yeah,
Nah.
exactly. I mean, like,
But
it's
you
not
talking
even a
about the
question. Like, you ain't going into work. You're not like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm going to work. No, bro.
You talking
Like,
about the POX? You talking about the POX, the small
Yeah.
POX?
Yeah, all that
Yeah.
stuff, man. But bro, you ain't going to work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just, I'm crazy, man.
Like, I didn't go to work today.
What's that?
I said I didn't go to work today.
No, I hear you,
I was
bro.
not feeling good.
But bro, if you show up, if you're not going in the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh no, you're gonna have the whole
You're
aisle to
quarantined.
yourself."
That's the kind of thing where you build a plastic room inside the garage. You're like, you keep your ass in there.
Right?
Man, like, I ain't got time for that. Shit.
Yeah, man. It sounds, it sounds like it's like a step up. You know what I'm saying?
When was the last time smallpox was actually a concern in America? Was it the blanket thing? Or was there something after that? What they say they gave smallpox blankets to the Indians.
Nah, bro, I don't know. Tell me.
Oh, you ain't never heard that?
No.
I mean, I don't know the origins and stuff of it. It might be an urban legend for all I know. But I mean,
I think
they know stuff.
I think it was real.
So they gave out blankets?
Yeah, it was the deal. It was kind of like a charity to where, like, hey, here, let's help these poor people, and they gave them, blankets and shit. But I guess they were infected with smallpox. Is what the legend was, or how the story was.
It was the first. I don't want to mess up Hutch's chant, but I don't think I would. This is talking about the Spanish and the Indians and coming over here and stuff. I think it was down in Mexico or somewhere down South America. It was the first ever bioweapon, and they took a body. They were taking bodies of people that had smallpox, putting them on those things that sling like the big rocks and shit. They were catapulting smallpox bodies into the tribal things or whatever, wherever they were.
Hey, everybody's calling it the tall box. Just saying. Tall box.
So, call box?
Tall. Like me? Tall
box. Tall box.
That's like that. I saw it a couple times throughout the day on different channels, and I'm like, what in the? What is that?
I think people are worried about they might come down hard on it.
Yeah, bro.
But I ain't gonna even worry about it too much, man, because
Right.
it ain't no rule now. I mean, what the hell are we supposed to do, man?
Hey, you know how they do. They'll come back and hit you 6 months later down the road.
Shit, they
Saying,
hit me. They hit me 11 months later.
"Oh, damn." Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna shut up. Look, I'm totally gonna shut up about all this, Hush. I promise. PT, I'm gonna shut up about it. But
You good, man? Get hyped.
I've been preaching.
Tell us the story, man. Enlighten us. Bam.
Nah, man. Nah, I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Nah, man. But I'm just saying, like, I've been preaching. So this is kind of so I've been preaching, man. Like right now we have those who have, those who haven't, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like those who haven't are like, it's done. I'm not. What if? And I mentioned this just in some comments. And what if this thing does come out that we're talking about, right? And visually, the optics of this thing is horrific, even though it's only what, like, a slight percentage, that will take you out. It ain't that high still, but what if the juice that takes care of it, the juice that fixes this, it's updated to 2021, 2022, it gets updated. And they sprinkle in a little bit of that secret sauce that they, that supposedly they have in the new one. Then what?
Yeah.
How does that play out? That's what I've been worried about.
Gonna be a lot of dead motherfuckers, man.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Okay, I got you. I hear you. Yeah. And it's a game that they could play, brother. They could twist it up to any kind of way that they want to twist it up. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's something they don't think about, man. With these mandates and this bullshit they're pushing on us, doing this tyrannical shit, they're hurting the whole damn thing, because now people ain't just gonna look at that one like they ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
They'll look at a whole bunch of stuff like they ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna get our kids to do this now. We ain't gonna mess with that one neither, or that one neither. Fuck all that shit. And they bringing it upon themselves, man. They want to act tyrannical and shit.
It doesn't make sense. I got the email today. Y'all know my deal, but I got the email today. If you haven't, no work. Yeah.
Well, with the
medical field stuff.
The pick me up.
Yeah.
The re-up. That's what we can call it, the re-up.
Look, man, I had a mental rant. But I'm sorry, brother. I had a mental rant inside of my head this morning. Like, I know I look crazy as hell because I was just sitting here just like talking to myself, like I was arguing with myself about this. Yeah. And I was like, people just don't even understand. The fight continues. You know what I'm saying? The fight still continues. All right, I'm gonna shut up about all this, man. Look. We got Austria. We got Hutch. Did you say there's bricks?
Yeah, apparently there's been bricks that have been placed around the city of Kenosha. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Is that what you guys were talking about before?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, I don't doubt it.
Did you see the I think the link was in the text message.
Yeah, I hear you. EWPN, baby. Get it done.
EWPN.
Yeah, man. It doesn't surprise me. The bricks it doesn't surprise me at all. This weekend, I'm gonna keep a close eye on everything that's transpiring this weekend, because it doesn't look good.
Is that literally the only thing that's going on in the country right now? Is the Rittenhouse? That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's literally what anybody's talking about right now.
Oh man, look, you got Rittenhouse, then you got the Arbery deal, which everybody's pretty much written off. But I'm just saying. And then you've got, I saw this new thing about Malcolm X. I'm like, what in the is this all about?
Yeah.
Bro, they're pushing the race. They're pushing it big time.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I seen that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna geek out on that tomorrow. Yeah.
You know.
Go ahead.
Something else. I was just gonna add something else, because it's more and more and more. Just Josh is making me think about more and more. They're really
Come on.
pushing. They're really pushing this Biden Kamala separation too. Have y'all noticed that? They're saying that their Kamala staff has turned against Joe Biden's staff, and Kamala thinks that Joe Biden's setting her up for like to destroy her career. That's why he put her on the border stuff, and she never wanted to be a part of the border situation, and they're pushing it hard. I've seen it on all kinds of Sky News and Fox and all these different news stations on. I'm just reading the titles. I'd skip right over it because I don't feel like hearing about it. But
Hey man,
yeah, there's an internal war going on with Kamala and old Biden.
hey man, I'm with you. Let me share this. Let me share this site out real quick, man, so we get the fam up in the building. I love y'all, man. I'm glad y'all here. Let me share this out real quick, man. Boom. What should I tell a fam? Come on. That's what I'm telling. Come on.
Come on, Cletus.
Come on, fam. I love this, man. YouTube is so awesome.
The upper room.
All right. Yeah, man. There's so much going on. And then look, this morning I was gonna touch on, but I couldn't wrap my head, I couldn't get a good angle on it. But the chick, the tennis chick, I know y'all saw that, man. The tennis girl, the man, y'all tripping, chat. Who heard about the tennis girl who accused? Now, yeah, maybe I need to tiptoe. Who accused one of the guys of? They know about it. They heard it.
We got breaking news. We got an EWPN exclusive going on right now.
EWPN breaking news, guys. Breaking news. I can't do the reporter voice, but
What is it though? What is it? You gotta tell us what it is.
No, it's nothing like that, man. But it's so okay, all right. It's the Chinese female tennis player, the professional tennis player. Remember, I think it's the one who beat out Serena or something like that.
Okay.
I only know the news.
She was having like issues with stress or something like so. It was something like that, like a couple weeks ago. But she accused one of the Red Dragons' prominent man. Everybody in the chat's like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah. Just exploring every path. Appreciate you. What? So she accused. It's not really that big, man. But she accused one of like the I don't know, some guy in government of
China?
female assault. And so now no one has heard from this chick. Let me stop saying chick. No one has heard from this professional tennis player, this female professional tennis player. And
she disappeared.
yeah, and our government's like we're literally trying to make sure she's okay. And all we got was a statement from the Red Dragons government basically saying she's resting right now. She's fine. Like 2.5 weeks. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Snatch and grab.
I'm interested in it now. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. There's so much going on. Yeah. Hey, that's why we rely on places like EWPN for for things like this, because we can't catch it all. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Bro, Russia blowing up their own satellites? Come on, man. What is that all about?
Yeah. And not telling nobody they were going to do it or nothing?
Knowing that they're creating a dangerous debris field. I think they said like metal is flying at like more than 17,000 miles an hour in outer space.
It's like bullets.
Damn.
Worse than bullets. It's going through a building.
Right.
I heard somebody explain it like it's like a shit ton of bullets. And when they blew it up, it's like a shit ton of bullets flying at whatever.
Man.
It's crazy, man. And I heard that they even had in the space station there was Russian space station people there, so they didn't even warn their own damn people.
Yeah.
I think Russia's the only country that permanently has somebody in space in some kind of capacity.
Oh, really?
Because like the person who has to man the space station alone, for a certain amount of time between crews is usually, everything I've heard of has usually been a Russian.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Right.
How that works.
15,000 pieces of shrapnel.
Really?
Yeah, that's what Ohio Prepper. I'm telling you, Ohio Prepper, man, she be on it.
15,000. But it's you know what I'm saying? It's not like you can duck and dodge it. I mean, like if one piece, you know what I'm saying, degrades the integrity of the hull or the structure that you're in, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Well, what was the motive behind it? Because it's like on one hand, does he have stuff that he doesn't want people to see now that space is getting more, explorable? He's like, okay, we got to get rid of this, or is it genuine? He's like, oh, let me just kind of be a dick and just let's see if this pisses anybody off. Just kind of poking. You know what I mean? So it's hard to tell. It's a strange time we live in.
Potato ain't gonna do nothing.
Right.
Potato ain't gonna do nothing.
Because you figure how invested do you think they're going to be in this Space Force in this administration? You know what I mean?
Man, they're gonna have to.
Is there going to be a race now to be the first Space Force stationed in space?
I hear you.
Do you think?
I think so. I mean, we got Elon, and he's talking about Starlink. There's a lot of things that like moving forward that's gonna have to deal with like satellites and outer space and stuff. So I believe that there will be a big.
It seems like we're falling behind, man. They're doing all this stuff. It's like we're falling behind with these weapons and.
Bro, that's Belarus, Poland. That's a whole. Yeah, there's so much going on, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna tone it down. I'm sorry, guys.
What are you talking? Tone it up. You ain't hyping up, man.
Nah, man.
You gotta make up for us, man.
What?
Right?
EWPN. What are you talking about?
I'm tired as hell, man. My bad.
Nah, you good. You're good. Yeah. So much going. So what do you guys think? Like, I know a little bit about the whole Poland, Belarus, Russian deal. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it does not look good at all.
I think they're trying to keep stuff in our face, man, so we're not seeing what's going on. They just passed this infrastructure shit and all this money getting ready to go out to all these things that they're trying to do, and they're changing all this shit up, and they're trying to keep our eyes off of it so they can keep on going along with their plan. So they throw all this other shit in our faces, like the Rittenhouse trials and, Belarus and stuff like that. POTB.
Core. Yeah. Man. Yeah.
You're muted, man. You're muted. No sound.
He's like, no, I'm good.
No sound.
I swear I don't have you muted. See, see?
Turn on the microphone, bro.
Get a flashlight, Morse code.
Yeah. Push the button. Just push the button. Fam, help him out, y'all.
Just talk real clear so we can read your lips.
Yeah. There you go. I got that.
You got some garbage ass setup there, POTB.
Hey, that's him, not me.
You got some non-working equipment there, man. You suck.
Damn, I get this all
You
day
can't say
long.
shit
Look.
back. We can just fucking dog the shit out of Pot B right now. Where you at? What you gonna say?
Full of shit.
Oh damn!
Found it. Why the hell would StreamYard change my settings? I've never had to go back in there. Have you on some, like weird speaker or something or other? I ain't got. You missed all the shit talking. I came in. The first thing I said is, "We're all gonna die, aren't we, Josh?"
Yeah, no, that's it. It's a wrap.
Everybody's dead.
Done.
We calculated your hope. None.
Forget about it. Man, yeah, there's so much.
What y'all been talking about anyways? I'm late.
Everything. I'll shut up.
Everything.
Bro.
You can't shut up. You're the only one answering me.
The court cases, Belarus. We've been talking about the tall box. That's the tall box. Yeah, man. How like, you know what I'm saying? Box. Like, yeah, the
medium pox and the big pox.
Big pox. I hope not. I hope not. That would suck, man. That's
how bad would it suck,
It's like top of my list of things I don't want to deal with.
Why do you say that though?
Who wants stuff to start growing and blistering and like happening to their body, man?
Oozing and stuff like.
Hey, zombies would be awesome. You know, I can turn into a zombie. You know, that's cool. I don't want to start blistering just to be like miserable.
Does it ooze?
Worst apocalypse ever. Your life's gonna suck. You know,
absolutely.
What's the difference between that and chicken pox? Like how is that? So what does it do to you to take you out of here?
I'll take chicken pox any day over whatever this other stuff is.
I feel you, but does anybody know like what is it about it that takes people out?
That takes I don't know, man.
I bet you somebody in the chat, Ohio Prepper. I know you got me on this one.
Somebody. So what I heard, and this could be absolutely wrong, but just something that I heard, is that it affects everything: bones, muscle, skin, everything.
Really?
Everything. Yeah. Not just like lungs or respiratory, but everything.
And 3 out of 10 are out of here, right? 30%.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, according to a source, it was 30%. Yeah. I don't know, man. Let's see here.
But bro, I don't know. I don't know what's worse. Like literally trying to live your life in America with like leprosy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know what's worse.
Hey.
I ain't doing live streams if you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing live streams or videos if I got that shit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's not happening.
I got a little something that we could like. It's kind of conspiracy a little bit, but it's a good question to see what y'all would think. Yeah, if y'all want to dive into it, just real quick. What would happen? Let's say this: something breaks out, and 80% of our government within a week is gone. What's going to happen to America, man?
If how much of our government's gone?
80%.
Oh, damn,
be a blessing.
I don't know about that one, bro.
Shit's running smooth. I don't know what happened.
Hey, sounds good. I don't know about that one. You would have to have at least 2 months of those checks to continue to keep rolling in. I'm just saying.
I think another country would come in. There would be nobody. You know, it would be complete chaos, man. You wouldn't have no. Because if it did that to the government, it would do that to the police. It would do it to the firefighters. It would do it to the military. And then all of a sudden.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know who? I mean, you know the people that could take over. You got private military contractors. They'd be giddy. And it's not like they don't have resources and things like that. You'd still have states. States would still run. You know, you still have National Guard and stuff like that for them. What? You still have entities that people could use, even if we lost like all the top whatever. I mean, how many times do we talk about that it's not our government that runs anything? It's like corporations and all these businesses that run everything. How many times do we talk about all these other entities running everything? If our government left, would we know?
Yes.
Yeah. Look at B. Charming said.
Throw it up there. Throw it up there.
Trying to protect us from Russia. Ni hao. Ni hao.
POTV. I don't know, man. I see just utter chaos initially.
You've still got 20% left. So you think this has got to be a worldwide thing. So every other government would have had to have lost roughly 80% of their people too, right? Is that what we're going on?
I mean,
that. Maybe unless it was an attack, you know what I mean? Unless it was like some kind of attack.
Hutch, your idea is safe. I like that. That's better. If it's just us, Bro, nobody has as many firearms as we do. Maybe Afghanistan or something like that, but nobody has as many firearms.
See, I get that, but I'm sorry I'm going to hurt the butts of some 2A people. But
Come on,
you bastard!
you only got two hands. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you've got 17,000 guns per person in this goddamn country. You've only got two fucking hands.
I know,
Right.
and there's enough
And
people
not
that
to
don't have
mention-
a gun. You toss one to them, man, and hope they shoot in the right direction.
And not to mention who's going to have the heart to use them things when it comes down to it. Just because somebody has one don't mean they're going to use it or man up with it.
This is a good conversation.
Justification, man. It's all justification. Because right now people don't do it because they don't want to get in trouble. There's not enough backing with people joining together. But you get invaded,
Yep.
you get invaded, there's justification. You're in the right no matter what.
Bro.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Hey, we get invaded. We get invaded. Somebody, and the craziness is ensuing. Step on my yard if you want to. You're gonna catch one. I'm just saying.
Right. Right. I use Chinese ammo anyway.
I'm just saying, man.
Oh Lord.
Seriously. What'd you say? Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Call the police. Just saying, man. Yeah. But okay. So with when I say like we have the most pews, I'm just thinking, man. Like yeah. None of us. I'm gonna say probably a good 75% of the population is not used. I'm not used to hearing maybe the 4th of July and New Year's, hearing pews just going off left and right. That is going to bug a lot of people out. But the people who do have those pews, I'm pretty sure they're going to have them ready to go regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as I hear that going on, I'm ready to go too. So you're going to have everybody on just a really high level of readiness, of alert, and it's just going to be chaos and stupidity and retardation. Yeah. That's what I think.
No doubt. No doubt.
The main thing I'm worried about during an invasion is the infighting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, I'm in the same boat with you. Shit, I've been plotting on my neighbor since he's like, "Hey, I'm your neighbor." I was like, "All right, I got you." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but it's, you know what I mean? It's that kind of mentality that I'm worried about. You know what I mean? Because I know everybody's got that list. Like, I'm coming to your house. I'm just taking your shit. You know what I mean? Everybody's got that one house,
Bro, I just want the solar panels.
right? You know what I mean? So it's the infighting that I'm worried about. So if we do get invaded, there will be a force that rises up, but there's going to be a bunch of pieces of shit that stay back to loot and raid everybody's houses and families while people are out, you know, dying in the field.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh man.
Yes,
I hope none of
indeed.
this happens. I hope none of this happens because this is going to be so much worse than what any of us can probably imagine.
What if it went so south? What if it went so bad and there was so much sickness and death and famine and all this kind of stuff? Another nation came in to feed you and your family.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead, PC. Get it.
Thank you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Everyone's like, "Oh, gung ho, we get invaded." Yeah, what if you got invaded at the right moment when you're like, I mean, it's just there's no hope, you know? What would you be fighting for, kind of thing?
Like the death of officially the death of America kind of thing. Like boom, nukes are done.
What's coming back from the like a power grid down and all these like issues happening? You know, they just all compound on each other, and then a nation comes in and was like, "We've got you. Here you go, ni hao."
What is that? Ni hao. What is that?
Chinese. Bro.
That's probably how they'd run it. That's probably how they'd run it. They try to be nice at first to get us all calmed down and where they want us, and then they would put the hammer down on us.
Hey,
Right?
Can I just talk to the fam for a sec?
Or would they come in gun blazing? My bad.
Fam, if y'all are in here, I'll take it. Bam. Nah, I don't want it. Fam, if y'all are in here and you've watched any of my videos, you know that I preach spiritually being prepared. That is because the government will try to do the exact same thing. And we need to be spiritually prepared so that when we say no, and when we have to do the things, any of my people in here, did anybody say anything? No? They're not here. Spiritually prepared, because once the shift happens, once WROL happens, all bets are off. Tomorrow is not promised. None of this stuff is promised after that point. Just be spiritually prepared, because you could literally, the things that we're talking about, you could go at any moment once things really kick off. That's it. All right, back to the fun stuff.
You're done. We're all dead.
I mean, I'm saying. Yeah.
You know a scenario that I haven't heard yet, anybody war game yet, is just America, or North America, we'll say that, has a shift situation, power out, disease, a chemical warfare kind of deal. And then it's like that for 2 years, no communication, you know what I mean? It's just kind of rough off the, just people are just now getting settled and adjusting like, okay, this is life now. And then an army invades, or then you start seeing the giant red star trucks rolling down your road and shit.
It's too late. If they can freely move down the road, we haven't done enough. Man. If if we're gonna have to fight the people who are tasked with governing against us, I'm damn sure not gonna let the Red Dragon come through the streets and no, sorry, Red Dawn in this thing. Seriously, yeah. What up,
Going hard.
Yeah, man. I've always said that if anything is going to happen to this country that we love so much, that it's going to be us. It's going to be a internal dispute that is going to just like mess us up, and then we'll be weakened for whatever comes next.
Hey, you want me to crush your hopes and dreams on Wolverines? You had a whole city. How many people stood up? 7 kids.
What?
It's true.
I said you would destroy your whole entire mental. Like everyone's like Wolverines and Red Dawn. Like how many people stood up? 7 kids.
Yeah,
and only Patrick Swayze lived, and he ended up getting pancreatic cancer. So I mean,
probably implanted by Bush.
Shit out of luck.
Right.
Where's Joe Morgan at, man? Where's Joe? Is Joe in here? Joe! Hey, Joe! What's up, Joe? He has the answer.
What's he got the answer about?
Man, Joe does not play. Yeah. I don't even know what that
you have more than 25%.
Yeah.
They only look at the Revolutionary War. Back when people had balls and you had a third, and a third. You had the ones for, the ones against, and the ones that didn't give a shit. You only had like 25-30% that fought.
Are you serious?
Yeah. During the American Revolution, yeah, there was a small percentage of people that actually stood up against it, and there was still a good. That's why I said we got done with the American Revolution, and 10 years go by, and we slowly create ourselves and stuff. Did the people that supported the king and all them, did they leave? No.
Gotcha.
They became the Democratic Party.
Yeah, Mojo Man. I mean, I hear you, and that's look. We're being hit from all different sides and angles at this point. I am prepping. I am prepping and have been prepping to be able to survive the initial hit. The initial, whether it's 2 weeks, 2 months, 6 months. That is what I'm prepping for, because I can't tell you what comes after that. I don't know. Yeah.
I do know I've got 105 people in here tonight. I appreciate every one of y'all. If you could back out, hit that thumb. And in the description, everybody on this panel, official members of EWPN, link is in the description, y'all. If you would back out, hit that link, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate you.
Y'all heard the man, fam. Just saying.
What happened to Pilgrim, man? Pilgrim disappeared on us.
Yeah,
His
bro.
phone probably died. I'm telling you, man. I'll talk to him for like 20 minutes on the phone, right? And he'll get to getting hyped. Like, he'll make Josh look like he's napping. You know what I'm saying? He'll get hyped and speaking, and boom, phone drops. He'll call 2 hours later. Man, my phone died, and just start the story right back up.
Like Pilgrim, man. Yeah.
Native's feeling under the weather. He ain't dying. We hope. So he should be good.
Yeah. Yeah. Native's tough. He's tough.
It's just that time of year, y'all. You know, allergies, the real flu is coming back, all that good shit. It happens.
Is that Dark Winter? The beginning?
Could be.
Man.
South Carolina, man. Seems like South Carolina wasn't Ghost feeling a little under the weather too a couple days ago? I do believe.
Hey, Jeffette, there was times when it was more than 3% and all that stuff. We just got a number that we stuck with because it was a limited amount of people that supported it. But you had more than 3% at times. I know what you're talking about, but there was more than 3% at times. I mean, it went up diesel, not a huge, but that's why they say a third, and a third.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we'd have 3% of our nation right now. I mean, if you're comfortable enough and you don't want to give up your standard of living, just saying.
Bro, that's everybody right now. Everybody. Look at the backgrounds of our videos right now. PT got the green screen. You know what that takes to have a green screen?
A green screen?
Well, I'm just saying, like, right now. He got the Prepper Tribe with all the, you know what I'm saying? Hutch might make it.
Say what? Huh?
I'm jealous of Hutch, man. I would seriously, like, I'm not even gonna lie. I would give up like everything that I got going on to be like in Hutch's position.
Seriously. Come on, you can be my neighbor.
Hutch, you would be cool, but I don't know about your other neighbors. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
y'all see y'all on that shit. Y'all on that shit, man.
Yeah,
dude. We've got. I mean, I'm not going to be like, hey, we've got 6.37 African Americans in this town. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
there's a guy down the hill that adopted like a whole bunch of black kids. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? People moving down from there's a whole bunch of people.
They're not working the field, are they?
I seen a black guy down at the liquor store the other day.
Hey, you know what? Some of them are working the field because they're living exactly like I'm living. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
I was just playing around.
Hey, there's areas all over that you only go or you don't go to. Like you don't go to Warsaw. You would not fare well in Warsaw.
See?
Yeah.
My wife lived there for a little bit. And she had
like, yeah.
because she wasn't white.
Hey, man, you know.
So you find places like that, but at the same time, like I've said a billion times before, I went with my buddy up to Oakland, and his family looked at me and said, "You don't belong here."
Oakland. What Oakland?
Oakland, California.
Okay. Yeah, hey.
I'm just saying, there's places all over that you're accepted and not accepted.
Oh yeah.
For whatever stupid ass reason, but yeah.
Arkansas don't know nothing.
We know about y'all Ozark fellas. We know about y'all. We seen the TV show on HBO. Damn it.
Jesus.
Shit. Oh man, I don't. Seriously, I don't know, man. Every angle, anything you can think of is being attacked right now. The food. Somebody was saying how like they've perfected the art of producing food in labs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the pretty meat.
We're probably eating it already.
That's what they were. Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah, just Josh. I mean, prepping outside the box just got some.
Yay!
Wait, what is that?
That's that lab meat.
Y'all over there trying to get luxuries and stuff, and you don't know how to rough.
Wait.
Burnt the shit out your lip, didn't it?
So bad.
Oh man.
So bad.
Yeah.
Can you tell we're having a lazy dinner?
That's 5
I know you got enough of them on that plate. Kids ain't get but 3 apiece.
I know.
Are they still eating every day?
That's what I was thinking. He ain't gonna eat all of them.
3 to split.
They don't need food all the time. Come on.
Kids are like cats. You just leave them long enough, and they'll figure something out. You're good.
Yes, sir.
Just
Yeah.
little gerbil, little water dispensers around the house.
Right.
Hey, let me throw this out here just to kind of mix things up a little bit. All right. Did y'all catch? So I get these Twitter notifications. Don't ask me how or why. I get them on my phone. I don't have Twitter. I'm not signed up, but I get these Twitter notifications, and there was a picture that popped up, and I swore it was Photoshop, and it was I know I'm gonna catch some heat for this one. It was the judge right next to Rittenhouse, to Cal, right, with his attorney right next to him, like the three amigos. And I was like, nah, this got to be Photoshop. This has to be Photoshop. And no, it was not Photoshop. What do you got?
Man, they probably hanging out in the courtroom playing spades and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, all right. Now look, I'm gonna shake this up a little bit, right? Can I shake it up?
Do it.
I like this kind of stuff, Tribe. PLTB, Hutch. I'm just saying. Bam. Just roll with me. When there was a comment, the comment was, when have you ever seen a black guy who has killed 2 people that close to a judge?
Damn.
Don't keep quiet now. Don't keep quiet now.
Well, now hold on. Hold on.
Don't keep quiet now.
Hold on. Would it be a national conversation if it was a black guy that killed 2 white people?
What happened?
Would it be a national conversation?
I mean, I don't know. But have you ever seen it?
Would it be a national conversation? Kyle and himself shouldn't be a national conversation.
Bro, have you ever seen a judge take a photo like that?
I've seen judges let people off for some pretty crazy stuff.
Who has like legit? I mean, I understand the facts.
But no, I don't know. I give
Lady Smith.
Yeah. See, I get the humor in that, but it's kind of one of those things where it's a double-sided thing, where it's kind of a setup. You know what I mean? There's more nuance involved than just that. Obviously, the Times, everybody and their mama's got a damn camera in their pocket. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's the context, the interest of that particular case. You know what I mean? There's a million different factors that could play in it that would make that statement irrelevant and void, probably. You know what I mean? But it's one of those things, unless you want to actually dig in and do the research, you really can't prove a negative kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I got you. PT, find the picture. Find the PLTV.
Find the picture. Talking about when they're like looking at evidence?
No, I'm just saying it's everywhere.
There's a picture of all 3 of them posed together, and they're looking.
No, I can't search.
That's the one. Look, and on Twitter, on Twitter, right? And they were like, "You gotta be shiting me." I say, "What's that, man, lady?"
Oh, good Lord.
It's like, "You gotta be shiting me. This has to be Photoshop." And somebody else was like, "No, this is the picture that I took watching my television."
You're famous.
Don't be deflecting. Don't be deflecting, PD.
Where the hell they go?
All right, moving on. Next topic at hand.
Sorry, that was just our first official animal segment. Brought to you by EWPN.
Just on it, man. Yeah.
Come on, get the fuck off me, man.
Don't be scared.
Man, what the hell, man?
Me? Damn, Tiger, come on.
That is an Asian beetle, Nisi. Tiger got off me. I had to redo my video because that was an Asian beetle, not a ladybug. So I was corrected.
Worm. Hey, Worm's spitting facts, man. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Worm's got my back, man. Turned into a zombie. Yeah. He's got my back.
See, that's one of those things. I mean,
He's not guilty of possession. They got dropped.
I love Worm.
The gun charge got dropped.
Really?
Yeah, he threw that out a while ago.
I'm just saying. Worm, I feel you, brother.
If they gave him a lesser crime, say they let him walk on the murder, and he still has to do a year or two in prison for a gun charge or something like that, he's done. It's a death sentence. That boy's gonna have to live in 24-hour-a-day solitary. You know what I mean? So it's kind of either way it goes. He's either free or he's gonna get killed in prison. You know, one of those.
Hey, Hutch.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't think so, man. I really don't. Not. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so, man. Because it ain't like he, you know. You know how prisons are, man. They'll take him under his wing. He'll get money from everybody.
Right, that dude, if they don't put him in solitaire, he's a trophy. Without a doubt, he is a fucking trophy.
Why?
Or a cash cow. He could be a cash cow.
Why, Hutch? Why?
Well, okay. See, yeah, you got that too. So either, I mean, it's pretty much a bad situation. The way it is, plain and simple. If he goes in, he's either going to have to get with some hardcore Nazi sons of bitches, you know what I mean, and then pay his way. I mean, that's pretty much all it is, or he's going to have to go and be somebody's bitch. I mean, that's his only two choices. You know what I mean? So it's either going to be.
It's not so straight up movie stuff, though, man.
When you get a target that big, I'm just saying, targets are money. When the world stops, sometimes the only thing of value is the story for the people around you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I hear you, Worm. I figured that. Man. Yeah. But Hutch, why do you think he'll have it so bad in prison? If he goes to prison, why do you think he'll have it so bad? Yeah, you know it. Hutch, man, I love you, brother. All right, next question. I'm reading the chat.
That's what I was doing while you guys were talking. I was reading the chat.
Hey, man, that is. I'm not gonna lie to you. Seriously, like that. That is like. I know. If I had to do time, not that I would do anything that would require me to do time, but if I had to do time, I would handle it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not built.
I think it's going to be because they had more information come out against all that stuff.
Not built for that.
Now, I said yesterday that it was they changed to a mistrial without prejudice. I think it'll go back the other route because it wasn't withholding evidence, but they were deceitfully allowing only a portion of it. They cropped out video and stuff like that. Like they did enough stuff that I think he's going to be fine. I don't think he's going to have a mistrial. I think he's going to walk.
EWPN. So, did you guys hear? I was watching another channel on YouTube, and it's a really big channel. I'm sure if I say the name, all you guys know who this is. But he was changing his tone a little bit, and he was like,
"Josh, ain't nobody paying attention to you right now."
Tribe got a baby.
What happened? Who is that?
Grandpa Tribe. Hashtag Grandpa Tribe.
Who is that, brother? That's beautiful.
You're muted, man.
He's pulling one of your moves, POTV.
Shit, shut up.
Get it out of here, PT.
Damn.
Get it out of here.
What the hell is going on?
Who is that, brother?
That's my grandson, man.
Your babe?
Oh, so now he's gonna turn the mic on. Beautiful, man. Beautiful.
If he got Tribe DNA, he'll
love
be
life.
a
That's
15
beautiful.
years. No.
Hashtag Grandpa Tribe.
Yeah, for real. Oh.
Now hold on. Now he talks about what would have been a straw purchase if he received the firearm, but he didn't receive the firearm. That person bought it for themselves, and you could do a private sale down the road where he gives it back to him and does a transfer. I mean, that what he did wasn't a straw purchase. You'd have to go buy it, basically go out to the parking lot and hand it to them, go to their house and hand it to them. You'd have to give it to them immediately. The guy retained possession of the firearm after he bought it. He just
I don't know anything about any of that.
said you could have it when you're old enough, so it wasn't a straw purchase.
Wow, gotcha.
Suck it. Court's adjourned.
So it was totally legit for him to have it. It was totally legit for him to have it.
The gun charges.
At 17. At 17, it was totally legit for him to have it.
Not legal to buy one.
To carry.
It's the same thing as like my daughter. She can't go buy a rifle.
Okay.
But she can have one.
What if she gets stopped by the authorities?
I wonder why my daughter's walking around and getting stopped with a rifle in my authorities. When she's 12.
I mean, but if she has one, and it's like, wait a minute.
I mean, I live in Missouri. She could be going to hunt. She could be going to a friend to go plinking. She could be doing a lot of things.
What about in Kenosha?
Well, I'm not from Kenosha.
I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea about any of this.
When they were explaining all the rules and all that stuff, there's a reason that the judge dropped it. And that dude's been on the ball for a lot of things. He's been stopping both sides and correcting people. Like, if he's going to drop it, there was grounds to.
Glenn Beck.
And they changed, what was it? There was a technicality, I guess you could say, in the law, and they were trying to get him for something that was only illegal if I think both of two things happened, and he had to be 16 or younger. He was 17. You know what I mean? There was parts they had to prove for this gun charge, and they couldn't do it. And when they couldn't prove anything for that charge, because that's what he was charged with, you don't just throw up extra charges because some other ones didn't work necessarily. You know what I mean? They can come back on the back end and charge him for things if they wanted to, if they didn't have a mistrial with prejudice. But they can come back and try to charge him with stuff.
Sounds expensive.
But from what he's being charged with, they couldn't prove it, so it got dropped.
Yeah, no, Rip, I'm with you. Hey, Sonder, no, man, bro, my tone ain't changing. What are you talking about? Glenn Beck. Everybody knows Glenn Beck, right? Hutch, POTV, Glenn Beck. Yeah. Nah, he was the one who was saying that there could be something changing because there's new aerial drone video.
Well, it's the same video, but the prosecutor literally took it, and actually Tim Pool explains it pretty well too. But they took the video and say it was, X by Y resolution, and they chopped it.
Okay.
So they didn't show everything that was going on. They changed the resolution, changed the file name. They did all these different things that changed the evidence of what was being seen. And I guess a thing that he was bringing up was that you could have argued when they're like, oh, look, he's raising his weapon. They could be like, no, look at the sharper image on this. He was raising his arm. He was doing whatever. So,
yeah, Saunders.
There was a different quality and a different cropped video.
Yeah. No, Glenn Beck was like, well, things could be changing because now there's new drone video that is entering into, and he's like, things could be, and they were like, what are you saying? And then
but I mean, it's already over. You're waiting for deliberation. You're waiting for the jury. So it's after all that came out, then they figured out that's why they were trying to file for the mistrial.
Yeah,
because they're like, we're already done. Closing arguments is over. Like,
the bricks
and
are
now
in
we
place.
find this out, huh?
The bricks are in place.
Yeah, literally. That's so funny. Apparently, there's which one of you guys showed that? They're like all over the place in other areas, aren't they? Were you showing that, Hutch?
I sent a link that somebody sent me.
Yeah, it was like bricks like in like areas of Texas and like all over the place, wasn't there?
Are you guys thinking? Real talk. Jesse Jackson's punk ass was sitting in there. We already know that he'll pay busloads of sons of bitches to come in. You know what I mean? When do the buses arrive, y'all?
He had the evil eye too. He was like, That's in Georgia, right? Yeah, that was in Georgia.
That was not the only case he sat in on.
Yeah, that was in Georgia.
Yeah,
Georgia's a powder keg. That's a powder keg, and I'm gonna tell you seriously, I really do think whether it goes good, whether there's I don't know, man. Either way, there's gonna be problems because that is just a absolute powder keg. Yeah. Either way, there's gonna be something.
Have you ever thought everybody's sleeping? Maybe the bricks aren't for the Rittenhouse. Maybe they're for the Aubrey case.
Oh no, I didn't.
Everybody's sleeping on the Aubrey case. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody talking about that shit.
Yeah, man.
Because I mean, even on that one, see, that's one of those kind of cases that should unite us. But I guarantee they're going to pull some kind of shit that makes it look as us against them. Because I don't give two damns. I've seen it. I mean, the dude was a piece of shit from what I've seen. I mean, I don't care. It is what it is. But the way they went about it was, you know what I'm saying, with some punk shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially him being a cop, too. Trying to be on some vigilante shit. You know what I mean? As soon as he was gone, it was done and over with. You know what I mean? You got the tape. You called the police. Sit your ass down. You did too much. So, yeah. You got to be
real dude.
You want to talk about some people about to get cornholed in prison.
Right. It's going to be bad for them boys, man. Shit.
Hey, man.
But you see, they've already had to fire somebody or some chick resigned for showing favoritism to those dudes, messing with paperwork somehow or something like that. So, yeah, it's already doing some crazy stuff down there.
You guys see there are more people in the streets. Oh, man.
But they're going to spin it somehow, just like, you know what I mean? Just like, I can't remember, there's been so many, but you know what I mean? Not too long ago, there was a case that should have united us, but it was like, nope, back on some dumb shit.
Never let a good crisis go to waste. Yeah. Man, this is why I prep, because you just don't know. Look, this weekend, we could be seeing a repeat of like CNN. Y'all remember like CNN where like they were just like demolishing the CNN building in Atlanta, and like we just couldn't make sense of what is going on, but things are burning and they're tearing down stuff and tear gas is being shot. That could be this weekend. And that's why I prep. I don't think it's going to be life or death, but
see, imagine it's been a year now, right? It's been a little over a year since all this happened, or is it? Well, so imagine, 2 weeks before all this shit happened in that Kenosha town, just a small town. Nobody ain't never heard. Nobody in the world should know the name of that damn town. You know what I mean? So, and then just boom, they never thought nothing was going to happen over, literally overnight. Now they're, the biggest story in the fucking country. That could literally happen to anybody's neighborhood at any given time. You know what I mean? That's
Hutch, I know what you're doing, brother.
What you talking about?
We're getting 50% of his attention right now, guys.
You get 97% of my attention.
All right. All right. I hear.
Where'd Tribe go?
Tribe's playing with babies.
Yeah, man.
Fair enough. What are you gonna say to that?
Yeah. But I've been seeing a lot of channels, man. I've been seeing a lot of channels, and like I guess they're having some difficulty with like comments and the fam. Like, just tell me why what should we be prepping for? What's coming next? I've heard this a lot in a lot of different channels. What's coming next? What are we prepping for? And when I heard that, I know that question, I know that feeling, and literally, we're prepping for everything, anything that could possibly happen. My plan is,
if you had to narrow it down, out of every possible situation that could happen in the rabbit hole universe or practical universe, what the one thing you could only prep for one thing, what would it be? One catastrophe.
Holding on to my life. No, I'm just saying. Hutch, man, I'm closing the doors, brother. And once I close the doors, look, all the gears coming on, and they're gonna think I'm crazy.
Are you bunker people? Are you gonna be one of those? You know what I mean?
Nah,
Popping
man,
your head out of
I
the
wish.
door and shit.
Nah, I wish, man. But like, I'm stepping back from society for a little bit. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And right when all this stuff goes down, the day you lock up and like button up the hatches, I'm gonna come to your place and knock and be like, false alarm.
don't do it. Don't look. Do not do that. I'm telling you, just don't do it, brother. No. If it is that serious, I have made the mental decision to accept any and all responsibilities for the actions that I am about to take for anyone.
It'd be like that scene off of Zombieland when they shoot Bill Murray. He's like, "Oh, POTB."
Yeah,
that'd be my dumb ass just dying for no reason. Like, damn it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, man.
And as much as we talk about it, as much as we talk about WOL and Shift, zombies, and this, that, I really do think that we're getting closer and closer to that event. You know,
see, that's what I'm worried about. I'm not gonna lie. I can't do the bunkers and the underground stuff and being locked in. I can't do it. I'm telling you right now.
That's a coffin.
I'll kill everybody in there with me. I don't give two damn. You know what I mean? Like, you got 2 months tops, and then it's gonna be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna be you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. But see, and I catch a lot of heat for this, but that's how I feel about mags. I'm just saying, like, if something happens and I'm stuck with the group of like 15 people that like I really don't know, but we decided to hunker down and see what comes next. Hutch, there's gonna be one guy like you who's gonna be like, everybody just shut the up and I'm gonna be like, nah, I gotta go. I gotta go because I already see where this is going.
You're gonna hear this yelling. You're gonna come over the hill and be like, "What's he yelling at?" And he's gonna be by himself yelling at the kids. What the? I'm like, oh damn, man! It must have been like 3 months deep. Hutch is done. He's done.
Yeah,
like he's over with.
Yeah, guys, this is not a safe situation. I'm leaving. You can stay if you want to.
That's why I give everybody advance warning.
I would be quiet. Literally, I would have all my little bug out bag and all my stuff, and I would be quiet. I would sit there and be quiet and be thinking about my next game plan, my next step, what's next. But I would be quiet for a day or two. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Well, y'all gonna make a weird error time.
Error time.
Wait, what is that?
Milk.
What's time?
No one knows. It's Arkansas speak for words.
Man,
right.
Look.
That's that Arkansas public education, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this is gonna sound lame and a little on the level, but after I watched like 2 or 3 of his videos for like the first time, I legit just sat there and tried to do his voice, like the deep southern. The draw, I legit. Well, you know, and I just couldn't do it, man. But I tried it for a little bit. Yeah,
ain't nothing creepy about that at all. Nothing creepy about that.
You've tried it.
So football season started, huh?
Oh man, yeah, so much stuff, man. And then that's not even to get into like all the like the weird supernatural stuff that everybody's talking about. Like supposedly there was a blood moon tonight. Did you guys hear that one? I
heard somebody talking about some kind of eclipse or something.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. It's been too cold for me to even, you know what I'm saying? I thread my head's down and I'm moving. I don't give 2 damns about what's in the sky. It's too cold. You know what I mean?
Survival techniques. Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, no, so I looked.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I was saying you go from barefoot running around the whole place to like just completely bundled up, rolling around.
Right.
Yeah.
Still ain't got no shoes on.
Man, that's nice. What? Arkansas living knows a lot. Don't tell anyone. Arkansas don't know nothing. That's what he always tells me. He don't know nothing.
He knows a lot. Don't tell no one.
Yeah. PT, what's up, man? Yeah, turn on the mic. What is that? Turn on the mic.
You got people talking in the background.
Oh, is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Don't matter.
Really, there's actually no one talking. He's just using it as an excuse to not have to.
Yeah.
Right. He's just too tired to come back on. He's like, fuck it, I'm just a face.
Nah, the baby left and everything. It's just two other people over there conversating about something. I don't know what they're getting into. I'll get the mic in a sec.
You good. You good.
Wow. Yeah, man.
That's one of them sad points. You got the mic on as people start talking about stuff and slip something out, and you're like, well, that was not YouTube appropriate. Bye.
Yeah, like, man, did you hear Tribe farting last night? He farted like 20 times. Like, oh my God, get the mic from me. Mute.
Finally drop a deuce. I heard you're having a hard time shitting. Shut the up.
What's on your mind, Josh? You look like you're contemplating the universe and stuff right now. What's on your mind? I know you want to talk about something.
No, man. I don't know. Bro, sometimes I just ask myself, like, how did I get stuck in this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what, the 9 to 5 bubble? The little rut? You know what
I mean, not even just so much that, but like whatever this time period is that we're in, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost hard to like plan like a productive future. You know what I'm saying? I mean, inflation, economy collapsing, used cars are twice as much as what they used to be, gas prices are going up, climate change. If we don't do something by this date, then it's all gonna be a wrap. It's, you know what I mean?
Are you sometimes envious of the people that don't prep and don't pay attention to nothing and they just live nonchalantly, like, well, la 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 la, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's my Beyonce.
And they don't worry about a damn thing. They just go on with themselves, not worrying about nothing, not stressing about a damn thing.
I hear you, but I know I'm gonna have to save their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not. Family, friends, close people, but
my fiance, she's like, "Oh, you got all that food down there. What are you gonna do with that food? Oh, it's gonna be the end of the world." And I'm like, you know what? You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing. I'm gonna sit you
she got all the medical supplies, right? Aren't you guys even on food versus medical supplies laying around the house?
Man, she believes none of this, and I'm just like, okay.
I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be that annoying ass dude. It's like, I told y'all. I don't know how many times I told y'all this was gonna happen. I told y'all,
bro. My life story. And I hate to keep bringing it up, but the Texas deal, when it was the Texas snowpocalypse, the first thing, look, all that food out there, the first thing that happened. So what we gonna do? You got all that stuff. What we gonna do? You gonna what kind of food do we have? You know what I'm saying? And she's calling her girlfriends, girl, we good over here. We got the generator going, and we got this, we got And now it's back to all that food.
What up, y'all?
Man, that's the face of a person that didn't shoot anything this weekend.
I didn't shoot anything, man. I could have.
Not big enough.
I could have shot. I was hunting this big buck, man. It was I don't know. I could have shot 3 or 4 deer, man. But
went tree hunting.
Man, I didn't. Well, no, I just. Man, if you know, when you shoot them deers, I ain't got no place to put them in my freezer, and then, you know.
He just went out there for the male bonding and the naked Greek Roman Greco wrestling and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I ain't got time to put no pants on and go shoot no damn deer. Let's get back at it, fella.
The real funny thing is, man, when you really want to experience the woods properly, is you spray that doe and heat all over you, and then take off through the woods. Man, I must have fought 3 or 4 deer, man. Couldn't get a shot on them, man. They just rushed on me, man. I don't know. It was
Are you sure you were fighting? Are you sure you were fighting them, man?
It was
What you do, like dab it on like cologne or something? What's going on?
it was horrible, man.
Is your
I can't even,
integrity intact still?
I can't even. I don't know if I'm ever going hunting again, man. I'm just my mind is all messed up now, man. I'm freaked out.
What in the world?
You've been traumatized.
How y'all doing, man? How y'all been doing?
Hey, you got like a week's worth of conversation to catch up on, so go ahead and start, man. Just
Yep.
Yeah, I seen that. I was trying to catch up with it earlier. When I got home and trying to see some of the stuff and trying to keep up with it. It's been man, the service up there, man, it was just spotty as crap, dude.
well, that's good though.
You're good, brother.
But
You should
Hey,
got a
have you heard
break.
anything about the tall box? Backwoods?
the what?
That's the word for it. The tall box.
Man,
It's the
Let me-
small box.
yeah, I know. I've been seeing a couple of things about it, but here's
I'm trying.
Our code.
So here's some of the here's some of the things that I learned when I was in the woods for real.
Yeah.
There ain't no coof. There ain't no smallpox in corn. There ain't no there ain't no shortages. There ain't nothing, man.
Yeah.
It's nothing but birds singing and squirrels playing and
Ain't no damn deer though. Just
Deer
kidding.
running
I'm just
around.
kidding.
He's fighting them off with his hands.
But I tell you, I did make a video, man, and I made 4 or 5 videos, but I'm gonna go on and put this one out here, and if people want to come watch the video afterwards, that's cool because I got some other information in there, but I'm gonna tell you something. So we've been having all these cold days, right? Been cold as all get out. So the other morning, we got back to camp, was sitting there. I told my cuz, I was like, man, I'm gonna go out here to the truck for a minute. I was talking to my cuz, I was just kind of back. I stepped right out of our door of our cabin that we built. That's right, we built it.
Nice.
And it's ghetto as hell. But anyway, man, I stepped out of that cabin and I said something to my cousin. I looked forward and started to take a step, and there was a copperhead, man. He was about 3.5 foot long and about that big around, man. And I jumped back real quick, and when I did, he freaking striked at me, and dude,
Did you catch it?
My cuz, he pulled out his pistol, and I was like, whoa, 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 because there's rocks everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, whoa, whoa, hold up a minute, but I ain't gonna say what else, what happened to the snake, but because some states that's illegal. But anyway, it's illegal to kill snakes in a lot of places, man. Certain snakes and stuff.
Really?
But anyway, I don't know, man. I'm just telling you what happened. And I was just wanting to put the warning out to people that on these warm days, we haven't had enough cold days and cold enough days. When these warm days happen, these snakes will still come out. And I'm going to tell you something. They look just like the leaves. These copperheads do.
I've stepped on a few.
Man, I'm going to tell you, he would have had to been 10 times as quick to strike me, man, because I was high stepping.
Didn't you literally just tell me that you haven't seen a single snake there in 20 years?
That's yeah, and that's another thing. I mentioned that in the video, dude. First snake I've ever seen up there, man. We've had that lease for 15, 16 years, and I've never seen a snake up there ever until the other day. And dang, if he wasn't at the front door, and I nearly stepped on him.
Wow.
That's karma right there.
So, just an early warning to everybody, guys. be careful, man. When you're out there raking your leaves, you're out there messing around in your yard and stuff like that. On these warm days, man, they ain't them snakes ain't put up yet.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah, man. I'm glad you're back, brother. I'm glad you're back, Backwoods.
oh yeah, I appreciate it, man. I missed you guys, man. I missed everybody out on the tube there and everything. But it was relaxing as all get out. But hey, I do got to say, man, we kind of ain't really roughing it up there. I've been bringing my generator, and we wired the place, and brought a 55-inch big screen TV and a surround sound. I mean, there ain't neighbors for like 4 miles down the road, man, and we got this surround sound, and man, dude, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
So there's good reasons why you didn't get nothing then, huh?
Yeah,
It's a
we
wrap.
drank a lot of whiskey.
They were out there drinking.
It's a wrap. Yeah.
Nah, we could have killed some deer, man. I didn't feel like cleaning no does, and then there was a couple of small bucks and stuff. I ain't trying to kill all that right now.
Absolutely. Dark winter. What do you guys think? What if winter comes and goes and there's nothing?
And then the next one comes and goes and there's nothing. And then we have another election and there's nothing. And everything fixes itself.
Man, it's enough. Something has to happen. I'm depressed now.
Josh is like, just point me at the parade because I got to piss on something.
Wow. I mean, there's too many things. There's too many things in play right now. I firmly do believe that. Yeah. Have you seen Austria? So okay.
What they're doing?
Yeah. So I did a bit on Austria. Get him out of here. Can somebody mute his mic? Putz, can you mute him? Can you mute him? Keep doing it.
God, no.
Yeah. But I found this interesting, man. And so like I had heard it before I did the bit on Austria, which was like the beginning of the week. I don't know, Monday or Tuesday or whatever. But they were giving people these fines for breaking curfew and being out when they wasn't supposed to be out. And in euros, it was 1,450 euros, 1,400 bucks. You know what I mean? I think it was like. Really? Really? Josh wants Jesus back. G2, yes! It's coming! It's coming! Yeah, all right. But so it was like 1,500 bucks US. Yeah, there you go, G2. You got me. 1,500 bucks. And I had heard in other places in Europe that they were giving people these fines, right? And I kind of just put two and two together, and it was like another way to kind of get people to kind of fold would be to implement these fines and just hold them. I forgot which country it was. It was in Europe, but they were freezing people's bank account because they couldn't afford to pay the fines. But the fines only came due down the road after everything had died down. So,
That's what they're doing in Austria, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what they're doing now.
Same thing, yeah.
And so they're kind of scaring people with these fines, like, oh, 1,500 bucks if you're out. But then they don't call the fines like, immediately. They wait until the next thing comes or, something else is going on. And then they're like, oh, your bank account's frozen because you didn't pay this fine a year ago. And it makes you... All right, I'm done.
Hey, it goes back to what I was trying to say a couple days ago.
You see how they treat me?
they don't go directly after you for certain things because they can't politically, right?
Right.
So they blanket it with a whole bunch of nonsense and bullshit.
Yeah,
freedom.
They wait until. No, I ain't even gonna do it.
Oh gosh, you good?
I'm just trying to add to the stream, man. I'm really not trying to be disrespectful to nobody. I'm just like, when you say something and I think it'll hit right, I'm trying to put it in there. Like, people that rewatch it, they can get a giggle, man.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. You're good. But no, so if this weekend, if things go crazy and the bricks are out and things start burning and they start hitting people with all these $50,000 fines, they'll probably wait until the next thing that we keep talking about, like the tall box or something, comes out. And then in the middle of that, when you know, they'll be like, oh, wait a minute, you didn't pay this fine. Your bank account's frozen. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of how they maneuver. And I think that's kind of what's going on right now over in Austria. But it's bad over there, man. It's bad. Yeah.
Hey, what if the whole entire thing is just the control factor? What if there is nothing that is like this setting stage for, you know, our event? What if this is the event, just control and manipulation of people?
It's working. If that's the case, it is working.
Just saying.
Yeah.
What do you think? What role do you think Macron is going to play in this? The French Prime Minister, since he's he's kind of king dingaling when it comes to this climate shit. It seems like, I mean, and France really ain't the white flag waving pussies they used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I mean, because right now, I mean, you see the way they're rising up in France for a while now. They're making America look like a bunch of sissies. I mean, real talk. France is stepping up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
France used to be a superpower for a reason. Maybe it's time for a comeback. You think that's going to have any kind of play with any of this stuff? You think France is going to start hitting lockdowns and all this other crazy nonsense?
I mean, I think it's coming. Yeah. Macron, he seems to be in the bag with all the other, you know, all the other team players. Bro, I don't know. I just know that this thing is global, and I just know that it is not going to stop. The other night when I was driving, I caught another YouTuber saying, hopefully the freeze on the things that are trying to be passed. There's a freeze right now. Hopefully that holds. But I enjoyed the fact that that person said they probably won't. We'll probably have to continue to fight. It's just temporary. And that's where I've been at since day one, man. I'm like, this is all part of the plan. It's gonna keep moving. You know what I'm saying?
Not
really? I'm out of here. Wait, how do I do this? I'm out of here. How do I do this?
It's just the reaction that makes me fucking die, man.
Not to keep it on that subject. We'll do one quick thing, then I'll be off of it. But I'm just saying they're already setting the stage for the next stuff. You got the one that said it's basically nothing you could do by March. It's just gonna be rampant. And then there's Mr.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Mr. Foch himself sitting there saying that they're setting the stage to do the add-ons, you know, the extras, and saying that now that what is done is not good enough. So they're setting the stage for the. It's the best way I could explain it.
Right now, everything seems to be cool. Right now, everything's cool.
I'm listening, Josh. Just keep going.
I'm done.
Screw it, man. Push through.
Really bugged you.
Hey, y'all. Can I make a special request? Y'all don't mind if I allow Mr. Silverback Prepper to jump up here with us? You guys cool with that?
Bring it on in.
Yeah. Silverback, this is for you, brother. Dropping it for you. All right.
How do you get your stuff so loud on there? I try and it's like just quiet.
I don't know. It just works.
Dang it.
Just works.
Grown ass baby. Y'all got quiet.
Man,
I was waiting for old man to come up here. I thought he was
Man.
doing
Yeah, I
that.
know. We're waiting for him to walk in the door.
He was knocking on the door a minute ago. Did somebody let him in?
He's probably still out there looking for parking right now. It's a big show
That's it.
tonight.
mm-mm.
Nah. Dun dun dun.
So,
What's going on?
Asking me a question.
what's good, brother?
What's going on, yo?
What's up,
You're,
man?
I can barely hear you. You sound like muffled and really low.
Not any better?
No.
No. Okay.
And you're echoing.
It sounds like something's like covering your mic, like you got your hand over your mic or something. That's how it sounds.
No, I'm using this other one here so that way.
Press one.
Not any
Press
better?
one.
You know, if just Josh and Tribe were in the same room for too long, just Josh would be that. Shut the fuck up.
Oh man, that's too funny.
There we go. Is that any better?
Yeah, we got yeah.
Hey.
Right?
Quiet storm.
There we go. Is that any better?
Dude, Tribe, you need to get a little like a mobile one, just a mobile
Kind
sound.
of helps. It was on the webcam mic.
Ah,
Boom, perfect.
sounds good.
Alrighty then.
No, Tribe, get a little carry with you like mobile sound box. So if the apocalypse ever happens, you can walk around and just do little sound bites to people. No one will know what the hell to do.
Right.
Womp, womp, like what?
Just follow
Hey.
people around making a soundtrack for their life and shit. Going to the grocery store. Do, do, do.
Was we supposed to press one for something? Everybody's pressing one.
Press one. I'm telling you, man, I'm so addicted to this YouTube shit. Like, if the shit hits the fan, I'm gonna be like, I gotta get my green screen, man. Hold up. Let me get my mic. Hold up. Well, what about the food?
Sorry, that's
that's
why I'm
good.
looking back and forth here right now. I've got that got a screen over here to the right and all that now too.
Oh, you going all big time, huh?
Ooh.
Fancy.
Oh, okay.
Hey, anybody in Maryland?
Mm-mm.
In chat, anybody in Maryland? There's a manhunt underway. Some people escaped. Just saying.
Wow.
What
That's
happened in
big.
Maryland? What happened?
4 people are dead following an attempted traffic stop in Maryland. Authorities said a manhunt is underway in the state for 2 former police officers who were considered armed and dangerous.
Babe, you want to look that up?
2 former cops.
Too
Did you hear it?
Yep.
Man. I'm
I'm
trying to
excited.
see how can that fit in with the trials.
Tainted the panel, huh? I can get up here and start yelling freedom, Art.
That's Baltimore, man. That's an everyday thing. Don't worry about it. It's B more. It's Body more. Murderland.
They talk different up there, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Hutch, man, I'm really looking forward to your thing that you're gonna do about the X thing, man.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to dig into that one a little bit.
I'm looking forward to that one, man, because I don't really know a whole lot about it.
I might geek out like Native did on his EWPN video that he put out about the HIV curing.
Oh.
You know, where he geeked out on that. I might go full Geraldo. You know what I mean?
Hello?
How about that, man?
Did y'all get away? Are they following y'all or what, man? You safe? You get away from them? How many y'all? How many? Man, y'all better get to the safe spot, man. Oh shit! Let me put this.
Sound effect, TV.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto in the house here.
Silverback, where you been at, man?
I've been working on several different things, brother.
All right, you working?
Yeah. Well,
Good.
if that's what you want to call it, I do stuff on here. So
Good to see you, man. For real. Backwoods.
Yeah,
What's going on, man?
man, I'm tired. Hell,
I believe you.
I was doing everything I could to catch some deer, man, but them some bitches can run fast, man.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't been able
Put
to
on the
catch
cologne
none.
and everything.
Did you have
Man,
your Mr.
Man, I even went to the sporting goods store, man, and bought me some of them Nike Airs, man. You know, they were supposed to give me some more bounce and shit, and that didn't work neither. I couldn't keep up, man.
Yeah. Did you have your Mr. Buddy heater with you? No.
No,
When you were out and about,
no, it was just cold.
not with the surround sound and all that stuff, but
It was just cold, man.
all right.
you know, some of them deer blinds they got around here, man. You'll see them sitting in people's yards. Those things are hell. I wouldn't be surprised if they got like a solar panel on it and everything else. I mean,
Really?
they take it serious around here now.
Gotcha. Yeah. I don't know, man. Hey, do you guys think anything will come from the tall box? Or do you think it's just gonna blow over? Like, for real.
I think it's something to be mindful of, but I actually don't think that there's nothing's going to come to fruition from it. I don't believe.
Okay.
You know, it'd have to be an extreme case. You know, I mean, at that point, it's either extreme negligence or terrorism. So,
Yeah,
you know,
I got you. Appreciate that one. Because it's already out. Like, people were talking about it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
but there was an official terrorist attack over in the UK the other day outside of a woman's hospital. The guy was in a suicide vest and took a cab there, but I guess the cabbie realized it and sped forward, so it didn't really do anything to the hospital or something like that.
Well, see, they were having a big meeting of I forget who it was. It wasn't UN, but about a block away from there. So was he going to the women's hospital or was he going to the big meetup with all the big heads over there and going to do something over there? And it went off before he ever got there.
It did go off.
Yeah, it went off. Now there's footage of it. The cab driver survived it and he took off running afterwards, but it went off.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, what about so this is just something that I just heard about. I don't the explosions over at the Red Dragon. Supposedly there were multiple explosions, like city block size explosions, but nothing was reported. Nobody said anything.
Well, you could find reports about explosions and China from poor quality, like safety quality, all that kind of stuff from what is it, gas infrastructure, like that.
Normal occurrences.
Well, I mean, as much as you can believe whatever you read on the internet.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna get any truth coming out of over there unless it manages to get out.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
So I know I'm a little behind, guys, and everything, but what do y'all think? Guilty or not?
Which one?
Rittenhouse.
Not.
He shouldn't be, but as long as they're drawing it out, I think they're going to end up finding him on one of the cases. Because, I mean, they've got him for 5 different cases right now. Because they went ahead and dropped the gun charge itself. Because, I mean, it was legal length. He was able to carry it. I mean, he can't own it, but he was still legally able to possess it. I mean, as much as people don't like it, it is a fact. He tried to run away. They chased him down. Stuff happened. Everybody that got shot ended up having residue on them. That's how close they were to the barrel or to the muzzle there. So, I mean, you know,
Gotcha. Hey, brother, being in the health field, though, I mean, I'm just saying, if I'm gonna go down there and like I'm gonna render aid, you know, like medic or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Shut up.
That question right there actually has been, I don't know about Sleepy Joe because he don't ever come out of his basement, but like on Trump, and I heard Obama too that there was several attempts made.
What?
And they tried to keep it quiet and hush hush.
Yeah.
I read where Trump was coming into a deal and a guy run up on him with a knife, and like the Secret Service tackled him, and like it turned into a bad deal. Somebody got stabbed and all kinds of stuff.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got good enough AI to sit there and track a whole bunch of stuff that's appearing across the internet. There's not really that much privacy or anything anymore. Even on the platforms you think there's privacy on, like private chats and Skype and all that. Yeah, there's not.
Yeah.
Well, that's like, in my opinion, a lot of those places that will really try to focus in and bring people in on them, saying, we're completely safe, we're private and all that. Those are probably the first ones selling your shit, to be honest about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been somebody else out there that did a whole video over that because they were specifically talking about Proton Mail. How a lot of people went to it thinking, well, it's safe. Please, if it's it's digital, it ain't safe, period.
Exactly.
So,
I mean,
Josh.
Uh-oh.
Bam!
What up?
I got something for you, conspiracy wise.
Uh-oh.
This is straight up.
Yeah.
So we had this little like 40-inch screen TV up there. So my cousin brought this 55, right?
Yeah.
And I brought this surround sound. Well, we didn't have the correct hookup for it. I brought a whole bunch of different hookups, but we didn't have the right one as usual. All right, now there is no cell phone service at all at our cabin. Like there's zero. And we had our phones on airplane mode, so it saves the battery.
Yeah.
Well, I was telling my cousin, I said, what we need is the headphone to double RCA.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have one of those.
Yeah. I'm like, man, we had one of them. We can hook this up. No big deal.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, all right, well, he goes, hell, let's run into town. We'll run to Walmart and get one.
Mm-hmm.
See if they got one. I was like, all right, cool. We didn't talk about any of that. We talked about other stuff, right? When we got into town, we were just talking about other things. All we did was went into that aisle and he grabbed one. He says, is this what you're needing? I looked at it. I was like, yep, that's what we need right there.
Yeah.
So we get back, get it all hooked up. Everything's working. So we go hunting that afternoon, right? And I go, and I'm going to sit in this one deer stand this particular afternoon. And it's got a little bit of service. So I turn it on. I'm trying to catch up with the text and emails and stuff. When I turned it on YouTube, the very first commercial was for this company that makes all kinds of electronic hookups. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
It said, if you need to adapt your old surround sound system to your TV, we've got the hookups for you. And
Come on, man.
I'm just sitting there looking at that like, what in the hell is going on?
Yeah.
I understand if we had service, right?
Right.
No service.
Yeah.
Zero. How they do that, man?
Man, so
it's always listening in.
Yeah, man. Backwoods. Yeah. I think there's a veil. Seriously. Really, I think that there is a veil that we feel like we're safe, where we can speak freely. It's airplane mode. We don't have any signal. The cell phone says we don't have a signal, but I think that there's a veil. And a lot goes on the other side of the veil that we have absolutely no idea about. When it's telling us we don't have a signal, they may still have 30% signal to pick up what they want to pick up. But and I talked to somebody else about this the other day. We have based everything that we do on the idea of airplane mode, of a safe zone, of if I don't have a signal, nobody has a signal. Nobody, nothing coming in, nothing coming out. But I seriously do believe that there's a veil. And we only know and have what we see and what we've been taught. But on the other side, man, it's all types of crazy, wild stuff going on that would just blow our mind if we could peek over that veil.
Well, it's like I bet you $100 right now with y'all being out there. If one of y'all got into trouble, some kind of legal trouble or whatever, and they needed to ping your phone to check your location at a specific time, they'd ping you out there. Now you tell me how they can do that without signal.
We do nothing illegal at the deer.
Nothing
illegal goes on there.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying being out there with no signal. If they wanted to check you. If something happened to where they wanted to check your location with your phone, they'd have it.
Well, see, that's the kind of thing though you got to think too, though, because imagine, like in theory, like I hear what you're saying, but you got to remember there's always, the exception and the rule. So who's actually capable of using that, and then how bad you have to do something to make them actually use that against you? Because look at all the hikers that go missing in the woods and shit. If you know what I mean.
True.
Yeah. They can easily kick that in and be like, boom, we just saved your life. You know what I mean? So you got to think both sides. Who's controlling it? And then is it just a dick move?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's like, I'm sure Hutch might even be able to know some people on this one too. I know specific groups of people that when they go to do some talking, that phone gets the battery taken out of it. It gets set in a metal tray with the ones I've seen, it almost looks like, you come out with the big old metal plate, ching, here's your food. They put it on there so that way it's like a Faraday cage kind of situation.
Yeah.
No battery, no nothing.
The old Vietnam ammo boxes. Everybody puts your shit in here. It's going right there, buddy.
Yep.
And then you go talk or whatever in a different room even. You don't even get put in the same room.
Yep.
You're going down the rabbit hole now, but
no, that's honest facts there. I know. I mean,
oh no, I'm with you on that.
You ask anybody who caught a case in the 90s, that shit's real. I'm just
I got my Faraday cages right over there. Yeah, the small ones, the ammo boxes. I got them right over there. Yeah, aluminum foil, cardboard, all that good stuff. Yeah.
What they say, that's pretty much why. Like, you can't take the battery out of these new fancy phones.
Yes.
So you can never turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
But if you've got an old school phone where you take the battery out, you're good. But as long as it's, if you take the battery out, the phone's broke. So
hey,
you're willing to, saying, hey, go ahead and record me.
3G is going away beginning of the year. So all those
my phone's been acting stupid. We just got these phones not even a month ago, and it's time to get new phones again because the damn signal, full bars, everything, but nothing works.
Yeah, those older phones with the removable batteries.
They'll flat out force you out of it too. I had one here, and here at my house, I couldn't use the phone. I wouldn't get signal. I wouldn't get calls, texts, nothing. Now I drive up to the town north or town south of me, and I could use the phone. But sitting here at my house, they ain't gonna let me use it.
Yeah.
So,
man, I think AI is recording all this, everything. Like you said earlier, the digital footprint. Anything that's digital, it's getting power. And where we're headed, that power signature, just how much is being used, the wave, all that crazy stuff. AI, I think, is interpreting all that and it's recording everything. So if somebody goes missing in the woods and they croak, it ain't no big deal, but it's being recorded for the future.
Hey, you know what's crazy to think about though? Like, we know everything's being recorded. There's literally trillions and trillions of minutes of, footage that's being recorded, you know what I mean, by AI, everything is being recorded.
Yes.
So can you imagine us literally being the first generation to actually put ourselves out there? We're the start of a digital family tree.
Yep.
So your great grandkids will be able to get tracked just by their online usage all the way back to us. You know what I mean?
Everything.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like he was talking about the power usage too. I mean, they've been tracking that for years.
Yeah.
I mean, so that way they can just, why is there so much power being used at this house? You don't, your neighbor on both sides of you don't use anywhere near that amount of power. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And then they can go check it out.
Yeah. And then AI being as sophisticated as it's supposed to be. With solar systems, you've got sine waves, pure sine waves. You've got all these, signals just within the electricity. And that's what I'm talking about as far as the veil being removed. Like, we could be thinking, oh, yeah, well, this house uses a certain amount of energy and this house doesn't. I'm just saying, hush. But it could even be like, it could be reading a language through the quality of the electricity. Like, this is where AI is going to be going in the future. So it's like, and we don't know.
Do you think there will come a point to when we're so energy deficient that they'll put a cap on how much kilowatt hours each household can be regulated to use?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, because they already checked that right now. I mean, they can tell you when you're running your dryer, when your refrigerator kicks on, just because of that surge, on a constant basis or whatever. What your base minimum thing is if you're running anything in your house. Like, well, I always have fans running in my house, so
yeah.
But I mean, that constant little draw, they can track all of it and break it down. It wouldn't take much.
No, I'm saying, when do you think that's going to start being restricted?
A lot sooner than what all of us care for.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. This climate change stuff, the infrastructure bill, God only knows what's in that, man, and how far they're willing to push this stuff. GM just said by what was it, like 20? I don't know if it's 2030 or something, but 100% all vehicles will be electric.
Well, right now, California, you're not allowed to sell anything that's not electric, are you?
What?
Yeah, they already pushed that through. You're no longer allowed to sell any gas-powered vehicles in the state of California. Last I heard. I mean, I could be wrong, and anybody in chat that knows that I'm wrong, please tell me otherwise. But yeah, they've completely outlawed gas vehicle sales.
But see, that's what does it for me, man. Look, everything surrounding us is like doom and gloom. It's like end of the world. It's like more pain coming our way. But then they want all the vehicles to be 100% electric in 10, 20 years. So there is a plan. There is a continued plan to move to something new. But like right now, it's like nobody's working. Inflation, hyperinflation. It's like,
okay, I knew the weed eaters and the lawnmowers, they had already went to that, but I had heard her recently. Sorry to cut you off there. Tennessee Tactical was answering me along with Prepper 101.
Good.
Evidently the cars are still going, but I mean, I know they still have them there, but like any new stuff coming in, like straight up, new stuff off the dealership lot kind of stuff is what I was told.
Man, have you seen the Hummer?
There's a cure for all that. Just move out of California.
It's coming here too. Yes.
It says that California is banning the sale of new gas cars starting in 2035.
Oh, okay. So,
but now the gas powered equipment, you can't have any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, gas-powered leaf blowers, lawnmowers, anything like that.
Anything you'd use backwoods to do your job can't be gas. It's got to be all electric.
Yeah, man. Have you seen the new Hummer? It's ridiculous. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
You know how dangerous that is? Like everyone's so excited how it just like pushes 80,000, tons or pounds, whatever, freaking not tons, pounds.
Yeah.
Pushes that stuff down there 0 to 60, 5 seconds. What if you're that bike that trucker is not paying attention to right in front of that dude? You getting carried and drugged and ran. I mean, you're done. And there's a lot of those truckers out there that get tired and stuff like that. And ain't paying attention.
I would almost feel better if they made the trucking industry more of a train kind of deal, to where they made you can make that extra pain on the shoulder to where it's magnet powered, one of those kind of deals.
Yeah,
well, they're already going all automated. They've been, that's what a lot of this stuff that's been going on with the truckers has been about. And they're trying to push the truckers out so that way they can go to full automation on it.
Does it not really make you stop and think, though, the way they are allowing things to happen at our border the way that it does, is so many people, and then they're making everything,
My bad. Right.
They're making everything automated, which puts a lot of people out of work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, we already got enough people that are unemployed without, I don't know, man.
Yeah, the mandates. Yeah.
Can I ask a quick question, man? I got a question for the chat. Hey, chat, man, can y'all let me know if birds can fart or not? Like birds, flying birds, man.
Hey,
can they fart?
Don't ask Native. He's a denier.
This is a more serious question than you think, too.
Wow.
We have a debate going on.
Press one.
Hey, just Josh.
Press 1 for farting birds.
Okay, so
you know how, just Josh. You know how they always sit there and they talk about like, putting chips and stuff like that in your body to enhance you and all that kind of stuff.
Neuralink.
What if politicians already have it in them? Huh?
What do you mean? If they already have it?
What if they're already integrated? What if AI is already controlling the country? What are you going to do?
Bro, that's the bell, but I see where you're going with this. I see where you're going with this. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
The thing I've never understood about that is how so many people have such a
know that. I'm sorry, man. Somehow vomit instead of pooping. Like, where the hell you get that kind of information?
Discovery Channel.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Regurgitate.
Birds don't fart. They don't carry the same type of stuff that humans do in their stomach.
I guess we're just not for equality of intestinal properties, huh?
They don't carry the same kinds of gas forming bacteria in their gut as humans and other mammals.
Could you imagine if humans were that way, like birds, and we just walked around and just shit as we're walking, just kept going like it was a natural party, going through the store in aisle 14, just.
Joe Biden does.
What?
That's why they're so worried about climate change right there. He's proving it to them.
Right.
I'd stay in the house.
But no, that's one thing I've never understood is how so many people can dismiss the idea of integration. Because, I mean, like, when I was a kid, there was a kid that lived several blocks from me, but he was deaf. Uh-huh. And he got that implant, and I know it's, really low grade compared to what we have nowadays, but shoot, like I said, that's back when I was a kid.
Right.
And you'd take that thing and jack it in the back of his head and have it, and he'd hear. He could sit there and, he'd hear. And he was born deaf, so,
realistically, some of you gentlemen on this panel are a little aged, you know what I'm saying? So y'all grew up watching like the $1 Million Man and shit like that. You know what I mean? I know y'all grew up dreaming that you know what I'm saying? I want that robot arm. You know what I'm saying?
I watched it.
I want that robot arm.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of been implanted us since what, the 60s and 70s, that you know what I'm saying, the next evolution is to mechanize yourself. And this is just pretty much the fruition of that.
Could you imagine what that would do? Like, just take America as a whole, right? And let's say that people are, get offered the chance to put a chip in their brain that literally just stores like infinite amount of information and all this kind of stuff, right? Why would we need schools anymore?
Yeah.
Johnny Mnemonic.
You'd have
Keanu Reeves
so many people out of a job from a chip.
You will own nothing and be happy. Everybody knows everything.
It's all fun and games until they start like uploading stuff into, you know what? Then you start looking at something, you get pop-ups, Yep.
When you figure out at a certain point, if they can implant something in you, then eventually somebody's going to come up with a way to make it a drug to where they can keep you in a constant state of bliss and you only see what the fuck they want you to see.
Oh, they're going to find a way to hack
that's the intention. That's the intention. Because a lot of people don't really understand the technology that we use or that we see, even like 5G and all that stuff that just come out.
Yeah.
Technology itself is a good 2 decades at least ahead of what we get. That's God's honest truth.
Think of the actual implementation of immortality. Your body doesn't mean shit. If they can figure out a way to make your body last and your mind stays in a permanent dream, technically you're immortal until they flip that switch.
Yeah.
So maybe, you know what I'm saying? So
I saw the weirdest thing the other day. It was the weirdest thing. And robotics, right? Guys, like you were saying, like a decade or 2 decades ahead of whatever we can imagine. It was like an autonomous little, it was like a little deal. I don't know. It was like that. And it had lights on it. And it was just like driving itself around the floor in the kitchen. And it would like go right up to the wall and turn around and go a different way. And sometimes it looked like it was actually thinking. And then they said, what you're looking at is neurons from a living organism's brain, which had been implemented, literally put inside this little robotic thing. So the robot was using these brain neurons. They said the brain neurons would only survive 3 months, and then they would decay and die. But the robot was thinking. That's where they're at now. Like they're really integrating actual brain tissue, matters, neurons, and it's these little robotic drones or whatever it was. It wasn't running into walls. It was mouse tissue, and it was acting just like a mouse. If you saw a mouse running across the floor, you know what I'm saying? That's where they're at with robotics right now. Like,
well, you're talking about that. Have you seen the commercial for Domino's? They've got a fully autonomous delivery car.
The delivery car? Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, you think of it, that's what I was saying. What we actually see, technology is a good 20 years ahead when you got, like you're talking about behind the veil or whatever. They're at least 20 years ahead of what we see right now.
Seriously.
You think about all that right quick. Just solar panels, simple solar systems, something we talk about on a regular basis, has been around since what? The 50s, truthfully? I mean, late 50s, early 60s, bare minimum. That's when the public knew about it.
Yeah.
I mean, and you telling me with all the other things from the big old phones down to the little phones nowadays that solar technology hasn't increased that much as well?
Hey, the Tesla phone is supposed to be connected to Starlink. It never loses a signal at all, ever. It's got a solar panel on it, on the back of it, that's supposed to charge it up like lickety split. And it's supposed to be coming next year.
And if that one can have that, what's to stop them from doing that? Kind of like what Backwoods was talking about, not having signal. And boom, everybody's tracked. Period, all over the world instantly.
How about that?
You think about that for a second. That quick, just instantly, flip of a switch.
Yeah.
You'll know where everybody's at and everything. And they talk about them little RDFIs.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
If they can scan your phone, they can scan you, just like your dog. That little.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey, I'm just saying. Remember the movie I said to go watch, Anon? ANON. Everything's integrated, like just looking out at people and just seeing profiles and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Nothing secret. Everything could be tracked.
What's the name of that movie?
Anon. Oh, you get a kick out of it.
Where is it? Where can we find it?
Let's see. What did I watch? I watched on Netflix. Hold up.
Is it an old movie?
I did a while back. It was on Netflix, but
it's a 2018 movie.
It's new.
But it's old enough. It's a good one though. It's got Clive Owen in it. But it's
What else does it talk about? What else does it touch on?
I don't want to ruin anything. You'd have to watch it. But you
Come on, man.
It's up your alley for AI
I may
and all
not
that
watch
stuff.
it.
Huh?
Brother.
Just watch the damn movie.
Yeah.
Time is of essence for me.
Okay.
But you
He's
think
saying
about
your
that.
opinion don't mean a damn thing. That's all I heard.
No, man.
Everything's connected.
Yeah.
Right. There you go. Good movie.
I gotta tell y'all, man, the sexiest cartoon ever was Jasmine from Aladdin.
What the world?
Aeon Flux.
Where did that come from?
The car and
I mean, I was weighing it between Jessica Rabbit, but I think Jasmine, you know, the dark hair and stuff. Jasmine from Aladdin was.
You ain't ever watched heavy metal back in the 90s?
I have.
Jessica Rabbit's like a straight up cartoon though. Like a bouncing Looney Tunes, you know, cartoon.
Yeah, but she was fat as hell, man. PHAT. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Just saying.
Making me die over here.
Yeah, you talking about that movie? You
Hell
think about
shit.
that? Some of them other countries over there in Europe and all that already have that stuff integrated.
Really?
To where, like the cameras, you know, where people would say Big Brother's watching. I mean, Big Brother's watching. You know, they'll instantly scan your face and it pops up a profile. Hell, I know. Let's see here. He's 9 now, so about 11 years ago, I was working at Walmart, and they picked up on a top 10. You know, one of the guys here in the country happened to walk into the store, and they locked the place down. FBI showed up and everything else, and that was back then.
Yeah.
You know, just from facial recognition off the store cameras. And you know how shitty those cameras would have been back in.
What was the place? It was maybe 5 years ago. I want to say Singapore, but they pretty much they picked a they picked a random person volunteer to basically escape for 24 hours to hide anywhere, you know, within a certain place. And they literally found him in like 17 minutes. A population of over, a couple million people. It's ridiculous. I want to say it's Singapore, but it's one of those. It's one of those like that.
Sometime when you guys get a chance, I want you guys to go check out. It's Bone Tactical. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm not going to say anything more than that. The dude that owns the company, he's got his own YouTube channel and stuff like that. You want to learn some shit about, you know, getting seriously off grid? Go check that guy out. He's legit. You know, yeah. I can't even explain it. Literally ran for his life for many years, staying off the grid.
I think I've accidentally watched some of his videos.
From multiple countries.
Yeah. I watched them. Yeah, a while back.
You accidentally watched him?
Yeah, man. You know how you
Try. My daughter came down here and goes, "Man, that guy's weird. He said Jasmine's pretty."
See, that also says she's up there watching you too, Trav. So
she's up there.
Hey guys,
right.
I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and shut it down, y'all. I appreciate y'all for showing up. This is gonna be a short block tonight because I think everybody's just exhausted or sick. So this will be a short block this Thursday, but we'll be coming back as you guys next Thursday. So
Absolutely.
It is
Thursday, Thanksgiving.
EWPN, baby. EWPN.
Thanksgiving edition.
that's great. There you go.
y'all got anything to say to close it out?
Stay safe. I don't know where everybody lives at, but don't be getting in what you can't control. Don't be going out places you can't control the outcome.
LaPoma's gonna take us all out.
Verdicts come around.
Yeah,
that's all.
Definitely watch it this weekend.
Fortify what you got and what you're gonna do, and you know, with where you're at, because I just spent a week in the woods, and I can promise you, just the simple thing of not having a bathroom.
You held it for a week?
No. Hell no.
Bet you were farting.
Hell no. I'm talking about
Birds
I'm
just
talking about
staring
going
at
and taking a
you.
shit in the woods, man, when it's 25 degrees outside. It's not that fun.
That's
Hey,
what I was
I
gonna
feel
say.
your pain. I
Yeah,
feel
Run out of
your
toilet paper, grab a rabbit.
You're preaching to the choir, man.
I'm just telling you.
I got one question right quick though. This is for Hutch. Did you feel that earthquake last night, man?
No, it's a little bit farther south. It would be down there by Mames and Tiger. Tiger, did you feel that earthquake? You're still in here? It was a 3.7 down in southern Missouri.
They upgraded it to a 4.
Did
Wow.
Well, there's a couple different places saying it.
And it's actually, with the way they were showing, it was only maybe 30 minutes from where I'm at. I didn't feel it.
We didn't really feel it per se, but we heard it. We thought it was thunder and went outside last night and was like, what the hell, you know, because it was just that one time, and then my wife said something about the time frame, and I was like, damn, we heard it.
I think there was more than one. I think there's another one southeast of Missouri.
There's fault lines at
The
Missouri?
New Madrid fault line comes through here, bro.
Dude, the New Madrid fault is
the fault line.
Yeah, the one that's supposed to change all of America if it hits hard enough.
Well, the one that rang stuff from coast to coast way back when. Yeah. I'm sitting dead on that sumbitch, to be honest with you.
No.
And on that, I appreciate y'all in the chat. I appreciate y'all on the panel.
We all go now, Josh.
Like and subscribe. All official members of EWPN are in the description. Or sub, hit the likes, hit the bells, do all the good stuff. I appreciate y'all. Hashtag EWPN. Appreciate y'all.
You got to do it cool, man. It's like peace out, bro.
Trav, I can't take you serious.